Andrew, what's your anticipated game?
God of War Ragnarok.
God of War Ragnarok RPG.
Yes. God of War.
God of War RPG.
The sequel, the much anticipated sequel to God of War 2018. I think it's the best.
Can I make a confession?
Yes.
I'm not that hyped about it. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. I'm just not as hyped about it as.
Why?
I don't know.
As what? What are you more hyped about? What are you more hyped about?
Not really.
Because I've just
If you see
absorbed all the lore of God of War. And I'm just
Gran Turismo, innit?
Yeah, I'm more like that.
Wow, this is just like me driving to work.
No. Change that gear.
I like it. I think it'll be great.
Pull that handbrake and drift.
If you get enough experience points, you can increase the speed you change gear.
System.
Gran Turismo is RPG, bro. You're customizing your car. It's
If
like
you level up enough, you can even skip gears. Go from first to third.
Now your car breaking.
Jesus is Lord. Yes.
I think Ragnarok will be good. But maybe I'm not as hyped about it because
I feel like
I think you need to watch the trailer again. Every time I watch
so that's how I'm like.
yeah, I'm thinking. Ooh,
Yeah, to be fair, I am like.
Wait, have you finished it? Did you finish the
Of
other
course I
one?
finished it on hard mode. Nigga.
I mean, the story wise is
The
so.
story is great. The story is amazing.
God, it almost feels like a different game compared to the first original
is.
trilogy.
It is completely.
I mean, it's like in terms of like, it's way better. Like I thought God of War, like the first three were good.
Yeah, I really liked the second one.
I didn't play any of the old.
Previous, really, they're really good.
I didn't like
They're
them.
really good.
Look, I did try to play them, but I didn't like the way. I don't play.
Did you play the most recent one before and then go back, or did you just play that one and you were like?
No, I always tried to play God of War, but I didn't see the hype why everyone else really liked it. Because to me, it just felt like a Devil May Cry game.
It was basically the West's answer to Devil May Cry, and they did it's great.
I mean, I can see, but it's not something like even like games like Bayonetta. Another game that pretty much feels the same as God of War.
Well,
Bayonetta is fun though.
No, but I'm not gonna say that.
so fun.
I feel like I can watch them being played, but I think after I played games like Gears of War and stuff like that, the type of games I liked really kind of shifted. I couldn't play a game like that because I just felt
But you like,
There is a lot of that.
Nier Automata.
Nier Automata, it's not so much the gameplay,
It's the story.
it's more the story.
There wasn't really much of a story in the original God of War, was there?
No, there was. The story was.
There wasn't
it was
much.
Jesus.
It wasn't much.
There was a plot,
Yeah.
but compared to like the most recent one, whereas
Yeah,
that's
no,
a
yeah,
story.
yeah.
But this was like there's a plot. There's a reason for you to be going from level to level to level to level, killing all these
Fun,
old gods.
Fun little story. Kratos is not white.
What is he then?
He's not black.
Even though he's
It's not white though.
What is
It's
it?
called the ghost Sparta because of the ashes. It's not.
Yeah, no, I know that. But like, why? What is
Because
it?
I'll just say it's just some brown guy.
Because the voice actor is black as
So when we were getting the knickers in the twist about the race of these
Oh,
characters.
because Angro, one of the giants is black in Angro Boda. But then again, the giants aren't giants, you know.
They're not- they're
some are
fictional
giants,
people.
they're
They're
snakes, but they're
fictional.
called giants, you know.
They're fictional. Chill.
Yeah. Thor is fat, and they have a problem with it.
They're fat women don't being fat.
Because of the MCU, they think that that's what Thor's supposed to look like.
No, they just want to have sex with what they see. That's all.
That's also.
I can't fuck them. It's fair.
Remember when they were like, it's just saying Aloy didn't look very feminine.
They should shut up, man. It's just like, what? This is the battle you're choosing to fight. Like,
As long as the game is good, who cares?
Exactly.
You know, that's it. But yeah.
What are you looking forward to?
Elden Ring. I don't know. Whenever I see that trailer, when it comes up, I'm like,
What, the Elden Ring trailer?
Yeah, when it comes
Yeah,
up,
it does.
I just don't skip it. I'm just like, I can't skip this. It's just
It looks very.
When's it coming out?
It looks good. It's coming in March. It's coming out just after Forbidden West.
like that. That for me is making me want to purchase a PS5, even though I can play on PS4.
So you can have 60 frames per second.
At 4K.
Whatever.
The modern
I
day.
just don't want to wait for loading times because
There's that as well.
loading times in Tales of Arise are a joke. Actually, no, that's not true. Loading times in Arise are actually fine. Loading times in the League of Legends game is a joke. To be honest, like every room you have to load.
Yeah, I don't know what loading is at this point.
Still better.
By the time
Switch.
you blink,
Oh, well, it's on the Switch.
everybody's ready.
Switch. I feel like I'm playing a game that's like I'm costing it like Nintendo 64 loading time, bro. It's
But
just
Nintendo 64 didn't have loading times. It's cartridge.
it's even worse.
Even though Switch is also cartridge, but it's a different type.
Bro, but the loading on that thing.
Nah,
is-
man. What you mean? Wait, an N64, bro? Those loading times of Super Mario, bro.
It's not when they jump. It's not really.
When they play bro, they was tricking you.
They're tricking you. Yeah, tricking us. Yeah, that's true. They're tricking us.
You just say not so long and loading time.
That's true. So,
That's smart though.
I think yeah, Elden Ring for me, because it just looks good, and I had to force myself to finish it. So I won't do that thing where I just play it to get scared and then play it. That's the reason why I fight to play Dark Souls at the Dark Souls at the moment because I just.
I don't get scared. I just know that when I
just
turn
stressed. That's something to kill me. Take that.
I just know that if I turn this thing on, it's gonna take a long time before I turn it off.
Yeah, because it seems a lot more accessible. Like there's a map. Like just having a map. Because in Dark Souls there's no map. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Right, which is very fun. In fact, you don't know how frustrating that is until you play it and you just like because around every corner there's a monster. And you've killed the monster before, but then you have to save it. Because you save the monster is back. And you take the wrong turn, the monster is there. So just knowing that you're ready, I don't have to go that way. It's just like, so there's a map, you can jump, so you can like explore a bit easier. It just seems a lot more accessible and maybe a bit more like you that doesn't really like playing Dark Souls, are even looking to think yourself, ooh, maybe I'll give this thing a go.
It looks good, but I'll play it once. I'll be like, I'm stressed. I'm
Life is
not
hard
picking
enough.
this up. Yeah, I'm stressed in life already.
Yeah.
Let me not stress myself more. So
And my second game that I'm really looking forward to, although I doubt it'll be released this year, is Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, they'll release another arc maybe, but it probably won't be finished. But I'm still playing it, and I love that game. I think that game is amazing. Like every time I play it, it's a new game every time I play it. I pick it up and like it's just I can do something else this time. Like you're in the same situation, but I'm going to do something else this time. And as they're upgrading and the game is changing all the time. Like I found myself trying to go through certain routes, and they changed the way to break down the wall that was breakable before, and I'm like, oh, I forgot to break this wall now. It's just a really good game. Like it's drama. And the team is good.
nice.
Those are my answers. Your turn.
I'm looking forward to Breath of the Wild 2. I cost the Nintendo Switch, but like,
I don't know if that's coming up.
well, it says the tentative date is 2022, so I'm going to believe in God for it to be good this year.
Hopefully there won't be another delay.
In fact, I'm okay with it delayed because it's not really some nonsense. I mean, it's unlikely Nintendo will release a nonsense Zelda game.
Well, Skyward Sword was quite nonsense though.
Not nonsense
It's
incomparably.
nonsense.
Like,
I played it. It's the only Zelda game I've just put down and just not want to. Yeah.
I thought it was fun. It's just that it was easy. It was really easy.
most other games are easy.
I found it so boring, man.
Like the hardest Zelda game I've played probably this one, the newest one. Like all the other ones, the other ones are just like it's not really about what's the hard bit about a Zelda game.
It's the dungeons.
Yeah, but what about the dungeons is hard?
The dungeons are just hard. It's like puzzle stuff.
Yeah,
it's
that's what I'm
it's
saying.
not hard like
That's what I'm saying. It's
Dark
not-
Souls hard. It's
Yeah,
just hard.
no. It's just like how do I solve this puzzle?
Yeah.
Yeah, not like this is really hard to play.
Yeah, but I don't feel like that way about this one because this one is
This one's hard. When I go into like situations where they're creatures, I'm like, oh shit. Like I'm actually like, oh,
Because
I might die.
he's still like he's not OP yet.
Yeah, so I'm dying. But like when I meet a monster, I'm like, oh shit. So I have to like actually use my brain. Whereas in the old one, you're like, come, I'll just lock onto you and just stab you. Don't worry. It's like easy. They can come at you 4 at a time and you just beat them all. It doesn't matter. Then you just little obstacles, like move. And then they back to the puzzle. You're like, okay, what am I going to do with this? And then you get to the boss fights. And even then, the boss fights just you figure out what to do.
Yeah.
But that's how it is in this one. When you figure out.
Well, yeah, maybe it is actually.
But the last boss in Skyrim and Breath of the Wild.
So easy.
I was just like, wait, why are the other bosses not this?
By that time,
easy.
you probably had all the weapons. and-
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but you should think that the designers would think about that and make the last boss.
It depends. I remember when I played Final Fantasy X one time, and I was like towards the final boss, and I was so under leveled, it was ridiculous.
And you still beat it.
I couldn't.
You couldn't beat
I had to.
Oh,
I had to restart.
Right,
the
yeah,
game
that's
to do
different
it.
though. That's different.
But when I started actually getting all the ultimate weapons and everything, I took my time to grind it out. It took a while to grind it out. Remember, I was one shot in these bosses.
Yeah.
It was nothing. So I think they kind of meet in the middle in terms of the difficulty. They don't expect people to do, 10 hours worth of grind to get every single ultimate weapon for every single character.
No, but they make a secret boss to fight.
Yeah, exactly.
that.
But the secret bosses,
bosses are like-
you don't level up and see what happens.
Yeah. Just get
You see what happens. You'll be fine for hours. There's some people that literally they do it like that. How can you deal with level 1 characters and they're fighting secret bosses for like an hour and 2 hours?
I remember playing 10-2 and I fought one of the secret bosses in 10-2 for 45 minutes. I was fighting that one for 45 minutes. I killed it eventually. But it was a 45 minute.
Every time they slap, all you do is just spam his
It's just like you have phases. You have the heal phase and the damage phase. And then you just damage when you can damage, and you heal when you can. 45 minutes.
This is 14. What we're up to. So which one is that?
15.
15. There's a boss that it's a really cool boss. Like probably the coolest boss of the game. And it took me I'm not joking, like an hour to kill him. Because they're just chipping away his life like this. There's no point keeping your party alive. They just
die.
They trip over themselves. They do magic and they burn themselves. And like one more wasting feelings down on you. So it's burn you. I just left them dead.
Sounds like the Kingdom Hearts ones as well.
So useless.
It was
Like, why do I have you in my party? There's no point.
I don't think there's any game that I know with like AI party members that are actually worth having.
Oh my god, try using Donald and Goofy in Kingdom Hearts. The way they just heal randomly and they don't heal you properly. And especially when you find them secret bosses, like, what's the one in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix? Unwavering Will or something. It's just some floating armor you're fighting, and they just heal you and they start saying things like "save yourself," like
Running around.
running around. And when they're about to because sometimes they die, but they can come back. And then when they're like on low health, they say, "Just save yourself."
They run over.
No, heal me, motherfuckers. Heal me properly, and it's just.
I don't remember. Wait, Tales of Arise. Actually, Tales of Arise, the partners, they're actually not bad apart from one. There's one character in that whole team that just every time it comes out, like
The punching guy.
the punching guy. The guy comes out and just dies. I'm like, just fucking dodge things. Everybody else in the game, they're dodging, they're like healing. Just him comes like, oh, and he goes, dead. And I'm like, why are you? He's the only character that dies, wasting res on this.
The other game, man. These games, I don't know, they're coming out this year though. This flipping Hollow Knight 2.
It's not coming out this year.
But it's not going to come out.
I mean,
I was gonna say it was not
you don't think so?
unless they do like a really crazy reveal and
Yeah.
it's gonna come out.
I'm
in
hopeful
September.
for. I might play that one.
It should have come out last year, man. Like,
Because when you see the trailer, you look at the trailer, you're like, what have you got left to do? The trailer looks complete to me. But
Well, they
I know.
One of the creators just had a child though, so that
Mine is charmed.
yeah, it's just weird that they done a trailer and they just
this is your first child.
forget about him, focus on the game. It's just weird that they released that trailer and they just complete
Silence
for.
Nothing.
So it's probably developmental,
Also
it's probably
COVID, yeah.
developmental delays.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot like Last Guardian, man.
Oh man,
When it got released, it got released on E3 when it was supposed to be like a it was like a PS3 exclusive at the time or something.
Yeah,
like one of the first ones to come out on PlayStation 3. Didn't come out until PlayStation 4 when it came out.
It
and
came
it was
out like
like-
around the end or something.
everyone was like, "Is this it?"
And then it plays best on PS5. It doesn't even play well on the PS4.
Oh Jesus!
So it was like development hell. Kingdom Hearts 3 as well.
No, but
10 years it took.
Sony Japan that's why they got shut down as a studio. They always had that issue where they would make a game and they would just wouldn't release the game on time.
Wow.
And do you know how much money I was listening to David Jaffe was talking to the guys who made Days Gone, and they were saying, yeah, when you miss like those deadlines, it's a lot of money and promotion stuff. Because you promoted the game to come out at a certain time, and then you have all of these like people that are also funding you and stuff. If you don't make that deadline, there's a lot of money on the table. So,
Damn.
yeah.
So they like that, that's why they like the crunch.
Yeah, that's why they always end up having to crash.
Yeah, but then when you crunch and the game comes out poor like Cyberpunk, it just look like
Yeah,
a fool.
but like you get games like The Last of Us Part 2, which they crunched and won. It's like the highest.
Witcher 3 as well. Had a really
exactly.
poor developmental, like, yeah, and they came out and it was amazing. So, and then they tried to do it again.
Yeah,
Cyberpunk and
I mean, yeah, well, statistically, if you're crunching all the time, one of them is going to be disaster, right?
There's so much the human psyche can take.
Because they're just like probably just working overtime all the time.
They don't see the family.
They're just like making this game, and then the company makes millions, and they just I hate it 2 hours.
And you think that's worse? Imagine crunching on the Konami, bro. They send you to hospital.
And they won't pay your hospital bills, bro.
Even simple composer. I remember the guy who composed Chrono Trigger went to hospital, bro, because he was working. Just for composing the music for Chrono Trigger, sent you to hospital. Let alone the actual,
No wonder they're not making that game again, bro.
I said it's one of those games that's impossible to do again because they had to take this developer from like here and this game designer and this composer from they got all the best of the best to come in and do this game.
But there's
There's
an indie game that's coming out that is very similar to Chrono.
Is it India? I thought it was Square.
Was it Square?
The way
Maybe no,
It's a Switch game.
Square. Yeah,
Triangle Strategy.
Huh?
No.
No. We saw a trailer of it while we were looking at like new upcoming RPGs. Where you guys here when we were looking? Yeah, you were here. And one of them, it looked like, and it even said like from the creators of Chrono Trigger or something.
Oh, right.
But maybe it wasn't Square. But I do remember.
Yeah,
I do remember.
I was like, that looks good. It looks.
I hate when they say from the creators of this. That's the same thing they did with, was it Shenmue? And Shenmue ended up being a complete just waste of time. That Kickstarter money just went
Just down the drain.